Welcome back to a new video. Few actors have ever possessed a screen presence as haunting, tender, and strangely magnetic as Peter Lorre. Born in Hungary and shaped by the shifting artistic currents of early European cinema, Lorre carried to Hollywood a face and voice that could suggest both fragility and menace in the same breath. His career is often remembered for select iconic moments, yet his full range remains underrated. This video traces that range through 3 films across 3 decades, each one revealing a different facet of an extraordinary performer. We begin with Fritz Lang's M, the work that introduced Lorre to the world. Here he delivers one of cinema's most harrowing early sound era performances, the haunted child murderer, a figure both monstrous and pitiful. Lang's direction, steady, shadow, merciless, creates an atmosphere of inevitability, but it is Lorre who humanized the terror. In the film's unforgettable climax, his tearful plea reveals a soul trapped within impulses he cannot control. It's the moment Lorre became not just a great actor, but a singular one, capable of provoking horror and compassion simultaneously. His work here set a template for psychological acting long before the method took root. A decade later, in Robert Flores' The Face Behind the Mask, by the way, I just watched it, it's really a good movie, Lorre reshaped his screen identity for American audiences. This time he plays a gentle immigrant whose dreams of a new life collapse after a horrific accident leaves his face disfigured. The film, pulpy on the surface, becomes surprisingly tender because of Lorre's performance. Behind the mask, literal and symbolic, he finds a way to express longing, vulnerability, and ultimate despair with minimal gestures. His eyes, his deliberate stillness, and the soft cadence of his voice all transform a B-movie crime melodrama into a heartbreaking portrait of a man destroyed not by fate alone, but by the cruel gaze of society. It's one of Lorre's most overlooked achievements. We conclude with the delightful tonal shift of the comedy of terrors, where Lorre demonstrates his impeccable talent for dark comedy. Surrounded by a legendary cast, Vincent Price, Boris Karloff, and Basil Rathbone, Lorre more than holds his own, offering a slight, dry, and beautifully timed performance. Here he shows that horror and humor are close companions. His reactions, perfectly measured, give the film its playful spirit, proving that he was far more versatile than the grim roles he was often assigned. Across these 3 films, spanning continents, genres, and decades, Peter Lorre emerges as an actor who could inhabit fear, tragedy, and laughter with equal authenticity. His work remains a testament to the power of a performer who understood the human psyche in all its darkness and vulnerability, and who shaped film history in ways too often forgotten. As we look back across these films, it becomes clear that Peter Lorre was never just a character actor. He was a presence, a force, and a storyteller in his own right. Whether trapped in the shadowy moral labyrinth of Fritz Lang's M, struggling behind the wounded mask of identity in The Face Behind the Mask, or trading morbid jokes with horror legends in the comedy of terrors, Lorre brought an unmistakable humanity to every role. In these glimpses into his work have reminded you of his brilliance or introduced you to sides of him you've never seen, I hope you'll explore more of his remarkable filmography. Few actors could balance menace and vulnerability, tragedy with humor, quite the way he did. Thank you for watching and for keeping the legacy of this extraordinary often underrated artists alive. If you enjoyed this journey, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe for more explorations into classic cinema and the unforgettable performers who shaped it. Dear viewers, these 3 awesome movies and more are free to watch on YouTube and Tubi. Please stay tuned for my next video. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.